opportunity to have my one and only in studio, based out of Nashville, Tennessee, and they are playing tonight in Galveston and tomorrow in Houston. I'm going to be sharing how you can have that opportunity to attend. Here we go.
So when you come to see...
Good morning. This is KHEA Radio, 99.5 FM. This is Kickstart. My name is Gardy. I have some guests in studio, and I'm going to let them introduce themselves, and we're going to be having some fun this morning.
Hey, y'all. We are the band My One and Only. My name is Ben Wilson, and my wife, Kassie, is here sitting next to me.
Hey, y'all.
What's up? How y'all doing today?
Good. Thank you so much for having us.
Yeah. So first thing, I think we need to share where y'all going to be at tonight, and how can people find out information and get tickets?
Yeah, so we are in Gavleston at the Old Quarter Acoustic Cafe. That's a place we've been wanting to play for a while. And 8:30 tonight. Tickets are always through our site, myoneandonlymusic.com. Go to the shows page. But it should be a pretty cool night of mostly all original acoustic music, telling some stories and just having a good time.
Yeah. We're super excited to play there, too, because we've always wanted to play there, and this is our first time to actually get to do it. So
yeah.
Lots of people that we musically look up to have played there, and so, wow, we're getting to do it, too.
Yeah. Y'all played Galveston before multiple times, right? What's it like there for you guys?
Let's see, we played there once,
Uh-huh.
right, in Galveston before?
Yeah.
We were just kind of, we had never played there before, so we were just kind of breaking into the market there. We got a little fan base down there, and so we're kind of excited to see them tonight.
Yeah, it's going to be good.
Okay, and then tomorrow y'all are going to be in Houston, and I'm going to read this. It's MacGonigel's Mucky Duck. Have y'all played there before?
No.
First
and
time.
That's the same thing as we've been wanting to play there for a while. We're sharing that show with our friend, Texas artist Max Flynn. He's kind of a country Texas dude, and so that's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, like you said, again, it's somewhere we've always wanted to play, and now we're getting to do it, and so we're really looking forward to it. That name's a mouthful, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah, I just
think
call it Mucky Duck.
People call it Mucky Duck.
Yeah.
I have to think really hard about it. I'm like, am I saying it right? Oh yeah, Mucky Duck.
And then I'm like, well, Mr. MacGonigel, he would be throwing fits right now if we didn't show some respect on his name
I
right.
guess.
So I was trying to say it.
I know I have to think so hard when I try to say it, and I still probably say it wrong.
I've actually never said that word.
You nailed it.
MacGonigel's.
You nailed it.
MacGonigel's Mucky Duck. Tomorrow, 9:30, Houston,
That's
Texas.
right.
You can get tickets at myoneandonlymusic.com.
Yeah.
Okay, so after that, and I'm going to talk about, what's been going on before and after and stuff like that, and the weather, because it's kind of nuts here. But how's life been for you guys? How was the holidays?
Well, Kassie and I had the COVID on Christmas.
It was a COVID Christmas.
It was a COVID Christmas.
It's a Hallmark movie.
Yeah. I tell you what, it was the weirdest Christmas we've ever had because there was no snow. It wasn't even cold. It was like 70 degrees in Nashville.
Yeah.
So here we are at home, isolating by ourselves, and neither of us cook like Christmas-worthy food, right?
Right.
So we had steak and potatoes or something like that.
Yep. I mean, that's good, though. I mean,
It's good, but it just nothing felt like Christmas. And then we went out and maybe took like a walk in our T-shirts,
right?
And our mask on.
So weird. It's such a weird Christmas.
It's like you can't ever judge people until you've walked in their shoes. And like sometimes I would see people walking down the street, and I'm like, why are they wearing a mask? And then I was like, oh, maybe they're just trying to care about other people, even though, because like we were stuck in our house, and so we just want to take a walk through our neighborhood.
What about when they wear a mask in their own car alone?
Protecting the car.
They're protecting.
You see that all the time.
All the time.
And
yeah.
So I see that too, and I wonder maybe they are used to it from school or somewhere where it's
I'm
required.
still up there or something.
Just like feel better. You can't breathe.
It was also terrible because, like he said, we had 70-degree weather in December, and we couldn't golf. We were stuck at home. I was like, is it really this beautiful? And here we are. COVID Christmas.
So are y'all big golfers?
Yeah, so I grew up golfing. My dad's been a golf professional all my life.
What? That's awesome.
Yeah. And so grew up in Iowa. And Kassie took up golfing maybe a few years back, 4 years back maybe.
Mm-hmm.
And for a beginner, she's good. She's really good. Yeah, she took it up pretty fast.
I was very resistant because his dad's a golf pro, his brother's a golf pro, his mom is super good. The entire family is like amazing golfers. He could be a golf pro. And and I could be a trophy wife.
There you go. What's wrong with
I
that?
could totally do that job where I just stand there like this.
Guys, it's not too
anyways,
late. There's still
Yes.
time.
Well, I don't know about that.
It's gonna get you conditioned. But I was always kind of just scared to do it. And finally, I remember one day, like 4 years ago, because his mom and dad had a golf course in Tennessee and they do in Iowa. And I finally just said, okay, I'll try. And so when I said that, his dad jumped off the golf cart. He's like, okay, do this, put your hips like this, do your arm like this, do this, do this. And then I hit it and I was like, whoa. And then I was hooked.
It worked. It worked. It
It
actually
worked.
worked.
So we got the golf clubs with us. We tour around in a tour van, and we actually were able to bring the clubs with us. We played the other day, actually.
We played somewhere.
Yeah,
I
so
can't
that
remember
it's
where.
a nice break on tour to be able to play 18 holes.
It's
yeah.
funny, too, because we roll up in our, like, van.
Yeah.
And it's like a tiny home. And so we're at these country clubs or wherever, and people are, like, looking at us. And we're like, sup? We get out. We have to take everything out, all of our equipment, everything
Clubs
in
are
there,
way in the
trying to,
back.
because the clubs are in the back. And they're like, y'all ain't from around here, huh? No. We try to find
Yeah.
the crappiest, cheapest courses to play on.
It is true.
Yeah.
It's just a more chill experience than the upscale country clubs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know for a fact there's a golf course in Galveston. I know. I've never played golf. I went to Top Golf one time and I was like, "Oh yeah, this will be good." I was semi-athletic, right? I get up there, no instructions, and I give a swing. I missed the ball like 4 times, and I was like, "Okay, I'm just going to go eat the appetizers." Over
Yeah.
here. It's hard.
But Top Golf, we've done that before, and that's the whole experience is cool.
Yeah.
So even if you can't golf, Top Golf, I'm sure that was still fun.
It was fun. I was just like drinking a Coke and eating some pretzels.
Yeah.
yeah.
For me, after I missed the first 4, it was pretty embarrassing. But so my brother-in-law, that's like what he loves. He loves golf. He's all about it. And so my plan is I secretly want to get good and then pretend like that I've never golfed before and then just like be able to get beat not that bad.
So how long
So
is this
fun.
plan gonna take?
Years.
Many years.
But have you started the plan yet?
No, I
Okay,
haven't.
Okay.
But I've come up with a plan.
You have it.
One of my good friends, he went to college and played golf, and now he works at the local chamber here. And I was like, bro, you gotta teach me. How long is it gonna take for me to get good? And he was like, it's gonna take a little bit.
Wow, man,
Yeah.
golf it's a tough sport.
Yes.
It's
So
fun, though.
right now I'm talking to my one and only. They're in town from Nashville. They're gonna be playing tonight in Galveston, and we're talking about golf right now. But they are great musicians as well, and we've had them in studio once before. Okay, so besides music and golf, what other things are y'all able to do on the road and kind of see in different cities and have fun with?
Well, we go to a lot of thrift stores.
A lot of thrift stores.
That's where we get most of our clothes from, I think.
Well, that's fun. Just different cities.
Which
Like-
is awesome,
yeah.
yeah. Because you can just find the best of a little bit of everything from everywhere.
Ball High School, Galveston, Texas, like a jacket or a T-shirt, and that's pretty neat.
You never know what you'll find.
And then it's cool, too, because, like, we travel in the van. And so you can pretty much anywhere is home. So you can kind of just go anywhere. When we're on the road, we can see anything. We don't have to be in a hurry or to go check into somewhere because we're already checked in. And, we get to see a lot of parks. We get to see a lot of just everything, anything we want to do. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did that take a little bit of time getting used to, I guess, living out of the van?
I think we're still getting
Yeah.
used to it. This will be our longest run ever. This will be 3 months.
Yeah.
3 months. That's a
So
long time.
check back with us and we'll let you know how strong
Yeah.
our marriage is. No,
It's like
it's strong.
it's like every tour you figure out a new thing, a new way you can adjust better to living in the van.
Mm-hmm.
Time apart is a hard thing when you're living in a vehicle.
Shout out to Planet Fitness for that.
So yeah, like just the other day we're talking about like figuring out, okay, maybe we go into Planet Fitness at separate times so that I can sit in the van, do a few things I need to do, and I can go into Planet Fitness, Kassie can be in the van. And so anyway, figuring that kind of stuff out is always a evolving thing.
Yeah.
Tomorrow y'all get to play with a friend. You said he's a Texas artist. Do y'all get to make a lot of new friends on the road?
Yeah, especially we performed as a part of the 30A Songwriting Festival in Florida just this last weekend. And that was an amazing experience for meeting other artists. Met a lot of songwriters that I had only heard on Spotify, and got to see them live and to meet them and to connect with them. So that was great for connecting with other artists and music business people too.
Yeah.
That's cool. Like-minded people, same goals. And, I remember being young and it was always competitive in music and sports and other things. But I think as I have gotten older, you can lean and kind of respect someone else's career. And just because someone else is successful, it doesn't mean that I can't be, as well. So I like seeing other people succeed,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing with the arts is the thing is we're always feeling like we're comparing ourselves with each other. But I like that attitude is just being happy for people when they're succeeding and celebrating that too.
Yes. So what would you say success looks like for you guys, even in this year alone, 2022? We're at the beginning. What does it look like at the end, ideally?
Well, first of all, I'm so glad to be in 2022. I'm so glad last year's gone.
And the
year
one
before that.
It can stay too.
I'm just grateful to be on the road doing music, to be able to do what we love full time and make enough to get by on. To me, I feel like that's what we're striving to do. And my goodness, at the end of the year, what do you think? What are you thinking, honey?
Golf pros?
Yeah,
Most definitely.
A total change of career is what's going to happen. Nah, just connecting with people through our music is the main thing. If we can show up to a city and have a group of people come out and really connect with our songs and connect with our stories, that's the main thing that we want to happen. I think that's at least a form of success, yeah.
Absolutely.
Awesome. So before we went on air, we were talking a little bit about how y'all, we're sick over the holidays and rearranging some of the house and some records on the wall. What's it like being able to just, you're a couple, you're married, you're a music duo, but just make your house into whatever you want. And it's for your career, Yeah,
it's pretty cool. We don't have any kids, so amen. We have a Chihuahua. But it's awesome because we just decided out of nowhere that we were going to transform our living room into this video for Facebook Lives or music videos or a picture room. We just transformed our entire living room. So we made every wall kind of different. And we went to a thrift store and we bought 200 records. And then I'm sorry. Ben does everything. I'm so sorry. We're married, so I'm included. I usually dream up some of the stuff and he makes it happen. But so we have just a whole record wall, which is so cool. And then we have another wall that's just with a black, whatever it's called, that you take pictures in front of. And then we have lights, and it's just cool to be able to do stuff like that and just kind of transform your house. And then we have a studio upstairs that Ben did too, so we can do our music there and make videos downstairs. It's
So we've got a lot going on at our house right now, and what she didn't tell you is that we also Airbnb the bottom portion of our house out.
Yes.
Well, even while we're there, but even right now, there could be people staying there right now.
Yep.
And it's been pretty awesome for us. And so now we've been renting the top part out too while we're gone. So we've got a lot going on at the house right now.
Yeah.
Has there been any interesting stories? Having people stay at the bottom, and it's just what is going on in my house right now?
Only a couple of times. We've been hosts for 6 years, and only a couple times have we had some just outrageous stories.
I'm gonna stay at y'all's house one day. I'm gonna have to get that info. And how can I go stay in Nashville, hang out with my one and only?
Yeah,
that'd be awesome.
I'll send you the link.
Please do. Please do. That would be fun.
We would love to have you. Just don't be number 3 of causing trouble down there.
I'll give it I don't know, because I've never used it before, but whatever the top rating is, you guys are getting it. Definitely deserve.
Without even seeing it. All right.
Yeah.
I like
100%. I trust you guys. Records on the wall. It's
Right?
my kind of place.
Photo room.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. So if you're just now taking the time to join us and you're watching on social media, thank you so much. Feel free to share this out. If you're listening on the FM, we're talking to My One and Only. You can go to myoneandonlymusic.com. Tonight, Kassie and Benjamin are going to be at the Old Quarter Acoustic Cafe in Galveston, Texas at 8:30. And then tomorrow they're going to be at MacGonigel's Mucky Duck at 9:30, and that's in Houston, Texas. So after this weekend, where are y'all heading to?
Yeah. Oh, so Saturday we are at Fredericksburg for this Bankersmith Chili and Music Festival, which is going to be awesome.
Which is like a dream.
Yeah.
We'll be trying
all the chilies.
Dozens of different kinds of chilies.
We'll sing to you
wait.
while you try a million chilies.
That's right. But then after, so next week we're Austin, I think, on Wednesday. And then we are, where else are we?
We're going to be in near Dallas in Grand Prairie.
Ben Wheeler, Texas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that's all of our Texas right now. And then we're heading up through Kansas and Nebraska and Iowa.
Yeah.
Is there anything good in Nebraska?
Some people might be offended at that comment.
Well, besides you guys playing there when y'all are there, but
I'm glad you didn't say that about
good in
Iowa
Nebraska?
because that's where I grew up.
I know, like Iowa, I think of wrestling. I think of professional golfers.
Corn.
You and your family.
Yes, that's right.
Those are the two things I think of now.
So, as far as I know, Nebraska did have a great football team at one time.
They did. Back in the day. No, I only say that because Kurt's from Nebraska, and so I hear about Nebraska
poking
all the time. Like, it's the greatest state, the Husker state, and all this stuff. And I'm like, bro, what's going on there? And he's like, well, our debate team was good when I was on it. You know, that's what I hear about.
And why did you leave?
Oh, they got the #1 zoo in America, I believe. Henry Doorly Zoo in Omaha.
Fun fact. How did you know that?
I think like Buzz Aldrin's from there and went to Kirks College or something like that.
Okay.
That's what he shares, or I could have gotten that wrong.
So plenty of good things for Nebraska.
I mean, we named two.
Y'all are right. I'm wrong. Okay. They got the zoo.
Man.
The zoo and Buzz. So y'all get to travel a lot. What are some of your favorite cities and places to check out?
Well, we honestly always love going to Texas, and a big part of it is we'll go to other states, and they'll have different venues in different smaller towns or whatever, but it feels different in Texas. It feels like the venues and the people want to hear your own original artistry here in Texas. Like there's a desire for that here, like there isn't in many other states.
Yeah.
And that's a big part of why we love going here. There's so many small towns, especially out around San Antonio, New Braunfels area. So many great original music venues that we even have yet to hit up. That it's just encouraging for artists touring in Texas.
Yes, talking about original music in Nashville. Do y'all ever play there? Because if you go into Nashville, there's a lot of cover bands, and there's a lot of there's original music too, but mainly I would say it's covers. Do y'all get to play Nashville?
So when we're home, we play in Nashville a lot. So we do music full time, and so we play a lot of those cover gigs too if we're at home. And so we play like 2 to 3 times a week. So we're about half and half at home and on the road. And then we have some places, there's a couple places that we play original shows in Nashville. Not many, but we try to just play as much as possible all the time, just to keep our chops up and, keep the bills paid too. So we do a lot of music when we're home in Nashville, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I lived in Nashville for 2 years, and I played Nashville one time, the Sounds game, which was fun. Y'all ever gone?
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yep.
Yeah. Are y'all baseball fans?
I never watch it.
Yeah.
But I've been to a couple Sounds games, and those are awesome.
They are fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they always have, not always, but when we've gone, I remember them having like concerts before.
Yeah.
I feel like it was like
How long ago was that?
That was 2007.
Okay.
I remember I used to work for a sound company that set up the sound for the bands before the Sounds games.
Yeah.
I could have set the sound up for you guys.
That's cool. You're like, this band sucks. No.
What was the name of the band?
It was called Over Ashes. So we were a Christian rock band.
Yeah.
It was based out of Ohio. So I moved to Ohio, and then shortly after we moved to Nashville.
Okay.
And did our thing for a couple years there. So
that's awesome.
It's a lot of fun. But Nashville's a cool city.
Yeah.
It reminds me of Texas a lot, but it's different.
Yes.
I don't know. It's a little bit different, but yeah.
But another thing that I want to say about our favorite place, which really it is Texas, And it is because of the original music. That is a big deal. But also it's because of Buc-ee's.
Yeah, Buc-ee's is amazing.
It's like the greatest place on earth.
Their billboards, it's like, there's one coming up in 300 miles.
Yeah.
It's like, I can't
And
stop.
you're like, and then there's just billboards all the way, and you're like, oh, it's coming. It's happening. And we always
200
stop.
miles, 99 miles. Like, I have to use the restroom 300 miles ago, but I'm going to risk it.
And then you walk, you need nothing. You need nothing. And I'm not joking. I walked out with a pair of Bucky shorts, a fingernail file, and beaver nuts.
Oh, yeah.
If you don't know what that is, it's food.
It's delicious. Yeah.
It's so good. It's like corn pop.
They got good barbecue, fudge.
they got
it
everything.
all.
They have everything. You go in there for nothing, and you walk out, and you're like, I just spent $40.
I saw a Buc-ee's billboard the other day, and it said, "You won't believe it until you pee it."
You got it.
I thought, wow, that's pretty awesome right
It's
there.
good. They're,
Yeah, in the height of everything, they started putting out billboards that said "risk it for the brisket."
Oh, okay,
Like,
yeah.
because we have one like
Nice.
right here up the road.
Mm-hmm.
It was the biggest one like ever up until they built one bigger in Katy.
I was going
Like,
to say Katie, right?
Katie,
Yep.
yeah, so Katy has a massive
I'm
one
a
now.
loser that I know this stuff. I'm like, oh yeah, Katie got the T-shirt.
No, these are like good Texas facts that
Yep.
y'all are earning y'all's keep here.
Oh,
People are going to be like, I am going tonight
That's right.
to go watch them in Galveston because of this.
Bring
I
me some
promise.
beaver nuts, nuggets, and the speed limit.
Yeah,
The speed limit's amazing here. We don't. It's 85.
yeah, like up on some parts of 45 once you get
Yes.
north of here.
Like you're driving, and you're like, did that say 85?
Our van can't even go that fast.
I would say be careful over here with the speed because there's a lot of construction, and so sometimes they feel like they're out. You know, like I'm getting them today. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So-
Well, I don't go that fast in the van, but when we have been here with the car, because I was just like, wow, sometimes I can be almost a little late, but I was always on time.
Mm-hmm.
85. Thank you.
Kassie, you said you're from Alabama. Do you enjoy going back and being able to play there?
It's crazy. I am from Alabama. I was born in Coleman, and then I was raised in Somerville, which is just like the country. But we don't go back and play too often. We used to. I'm from a super, super small town, and so there's not really anywhere to play there. But like we have played some like the Oktoberfest and stuff like that in Coleman, where I was born, and different things and different festivals around there. But not as much as I wish there was more that could bring me back to do more music. I do love going back to see my grandpa's still there. He's going to be 86 in March, and so all my family, cousins, aunts, everybody's still in Coleman. So it's good to go back to see family, but not as much as a music scene there.
Yeah. Did you grow up a fan of college football?
I mean,
You opened up a.
Do they
can of
have a
worms
team?
right there.
they
they
have
have
a
a team?
team.
they play-
Auburn, Nick. I don't know. Auburn.
Oh my gosh. Yes, I'm Roll Tide, and it's because my brother is the biggest, most embarrassing Alabama fan there is.
Embarrassing.
Like he is like to the core. And so, I looked up to him as a little girl, and so I love it as much as I do because of him. We don't need to talk about the last game. I mean, it's the past, right? We're always looking forward.
2022, we're moving forward. We don't look in the past. Yeah.
But yeah, Roll Tide.
Well, they're always up there, so
Mm-hmm.
there's next year and probably win next year.
Yeah, and
So there's that.
Probably.
All right. Okay, so just a reminder, you can go to myoneandonlymusic.com, and there you can find a list of all of the dates where they will be performing tonight. They will be at Old Quarter Acoustic in Galveston, the Old Quarter Acoustic Cafe. That's at 8:30, and then tomorrow at MacGonigel's Mucky Duck at 9:30. So you can have an opportunity to check you guys out. I see you brought your guitar.
I have it. Yeah.
Are we going to be able to hear a song here in a bit?
We can do that. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a break on the FM. We're going to get set up, keep it going on social media, and then I'm going to bring it back, and we're going to have a song. It'll be fun.
Great.
This is KHEA Radio, 99.5 FM. Okay, so we're still on Facebook and YouTube, but right now we're not on the FM. So if you're watching on social media, feel free to share this out. Let me know what you got going on today. We're going to hear a song. So what song do y'all want to play?
I think we're gonna sing a song that we wrote. Do you want to do that one still?
It's up to you. We can do that or the Heaven song. Either one.
Let's do the Heaven song.
Sure.
Yep.
All right.
So we're gonna do a new song that we have. It's called "When I Get to Heaven."
Cool. Oh, this is funny. So Kirk commented on the Facebook stream, "Good morning, sir." He said, "When you go to the gas station and a customer goes, 'Aren't you Kurt?' He said, 'Yes.' Gardy was making fun of you on the radio for being from Nebraska."
That really happened?
That's what he just
Oh my
commented.
God.
I was not making fun of you for being from Nebraska. I'm just asking what's good in Nebraska.
And you're the only thing, you're the best thing that ever came from Nebraska. That's what he said.
Yeah, and you're
Kurt.
here just complimenting you for being there, from there.
That's awesome.
That's good. Right
What
there.
kind of guitar is that?
It's a Norman.
It's very pretty.
Thank
That's
you.
cool. I've never seen anything quite like that.
This was Cassie's dad's guitar before he passed, and I actually refinished it so it didn't look like this.
It looks
it
cool.
looks very vintage, but I made it to look that way. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, got the racing stripe.
I mean, it's not super old, but I mean, he's been
Yeah, yeah.
passed away for 20 years, and I don't know how many years he had it before that. So
I guess it might
it's
be
older than
antique by
us.
now.
It's older than us.
Yeah.
So I kind of get it on this song.
So I'll pull back a little bit.
Towards the end, for sure.
Okay, I'll be watching. I'll be watching. Okay, so let's see. We got a couple minutes, but let's just get a quick taste for a sound check,
Okay.
and I'll make sure it's coming good.
Want to do the loud part?
Sure.
Jesus on the main line, tell him what you want. Jesus on the main line, tell him what you want. Jesus on the main line, tell him what you want. Call him up.
It sounds good. It sounds good. Okay, I'm excited. This guy walking by.
Was it Kurt?
Yeah, it was. He was walking by.
Nebraska!
Nebraska rules. Huskers for life.
That's so awesome that somebody just totally seen him at the gas station and said that.
Yeah, it is.
He should have been at Bucky's. It would have been like the perfect, like, hey.
Nebraska.
And then
Yeah.
he walks by and he has the beaver nuggets. And I'm like, my man, I love Nebraska.
What else do you play? I mean, whenever you're in a band, you accidentally just learn instruments. But what all do you play?
Mainly guitar, but I have played bass for a band, and I've played like a stripped down drum form of a drum set
Yeah.
in a band too.
It's fun to play like secondary instruments. It is, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. In fact, some of my favorite stuff to play is like shaker
Mhm.
or tambourine. Just totally stay in the background, just stay on beat. There's something about it. That's
Shake. Are you serious?
Yeah, I just love it. I mean, just stay
The
on the
maracas.
beat.
What
Let
I
me
real-
go.
what I
But you're
really
not
love
like the
is
center of
playing the
attention.
shaker.
You're just an accessory to everybody
But
else.
it's important. It is
what I
important.
love.
You
It
take it
is,
away and you
yeah.
notice it, and it's like sometimes, yeah, it's the little things.
Yeah, I love it. But on recordings, I play. On our recordings, I play pretty much everything.
He plays everything.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's why, because when you can play everything and you're so good at everything, you don't mind being awesome at the shaker.
No, I love shaker.
I'm tired of shining. I'm tired of shining so bright.
That's
Give me the shaker. I just want to be in the background for a sec.
Do you hear what he said? I loved playing shaker a long time ago.
That's true. I didn't.
This
I
didn't just
did.
happen yesterday. I'm not one of those jump on the bandwagon shakers.
It's like
I'm
elementary.
OG.
Elementary, we're playing like the shaker and the recorder.
Recorder, yeah. Yep.
That's awesome.
I love it.
Cassie, you have a great voice. Do
Thank
you
you.
play anything as well?
I play tambourine, and I've really loved it for a long time. No, and I also play harmonica. Yeah.
That's cool.
And I was very resistant and did not want to play harmonica. And Ben wanted me to, so he bought me one. I said, I really don't want to. So then he bought me like 3 more, and I was like, okay. I guess.
Harmonicas are interesting because it's like keys, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes. So she does good at it. It adds a lot.
We try to make as much noise as possible for 2 people.
Yeah, it's true.
You know,
Yeah.
because we ain't paying no band.
Yeah.
They can't fit in the band.
I mean, I'll switch from electric to acoustic. I also play suitcase kick drum,
Yeah.
harmonica, tambourine.
Yeah.
So
Cool.
we got a lot going on.
We occupy space.
Yeah.
Are y'all ready? Okay, what's the name of the song?
When I Get to Heaven.
When I Get to Heaven. Okay. All right. I'm going to get this introed and we'll get this going here. Hang on. Good morning. This is KHEA Radio, 99.5 FM. This is Kickstart. My name is Gardy. It's 9:34 on a beautiful Thursday right here in Lamarck, Texas. I have my one and only here in studio. They're going to be playing a song, When I Get to Heaven. And this is it.
All right, you ready, Cass?
Ready, Ben? Man, I wish we had a shaker. When I get to heaven, I'm gonna climb the tallest tree. I'm gonna stand upon the clouds just so I can see. I'm gonna lay my head down right on top of your chest. I'm gonna sleep for 5 days straight. I won't be worth for nothing else. When I get to heaven, when I see the light, I know it's time for leaving. I'm divorcing this life. I'll be filing all the papers and signing on the line. I've got my affairs in order, hey, and Jesus on the main line. Ooh. When I get to heaven, when I see the light, I know it's time for leaving. I'm divorcing this life. On boulevards of gold, I shall not be in no rush. I'll be leaning in on the table, yeah, and filling up on love. Jesus on the main line, tell him what you want. Jesus on the main line, tell him what you want. Jesus on the main line, tell him what you want. Call him up and tell him what you want. Jesus on the main line, tell him what you want. Jesus on the main line, tell him what you want. Jesus on the main line, tell him what you want. Call him up and tell him what you want. What you want. Hey, hey, hey.
That was awesome. That was awesome. Very beautiful. I love it.
Thank you.
I see the little shaker, how it could add in there, but that was great. Very
Only
cool.
had
Very
one.
cool.
It just would have made that song.
Take it to the next level. I love it. Okay. So again, just as a reminder, tonight you can go watch My One and Only in Galveston at the Old Quarter Acoustic Cafe. Go to myoneandonlymusic.com. You can get tickets and then follow them as well. So on socials, what is y'all's at? How can they find you?
Instagram, we have My One and Only Official, and Facebook, My One and Only Music.
Mm-hmm.
That's us.
Awesome. You know, do y'all have any plans for some new music in the future, some videos or some ideas y'all have?
Oh, yeah. So we're actually going through changes. It's kind of like we're in puberty right now. We're going to be doing a whole new project under a new name.
Okay.
It's kind of a secret.
This is a secret.
It's a secret.
This is live.
This is a secret.
This is a reveal. This is a big deal.
This is like a gender reveal.
This
Like,
is a press release.
I'm just trying to build a little bit of anticipation, but not give it
Okay.
all away. and it'll be a bunch of new songs. So next time we come through Texas is going to be a bunch of new material. It's going to be great.
That's exciting.
I don't know if I can say any more.
Yeah,
No,
you don't
you
have to say
can't.
anymore.
He's cut off.
But we want to know. People are wanting to know.
There's going to be new music that people haven't heard, and it's going to be sometime this year. This new baby will be birthed.
And tonight
Musical
and tomorrow,
baby.
we might give just a snippet of that project.
But see,
Just a
that's why
snippet.
they have to come to the show if they want to know.
Yeah, it's true.
You are invited. You are invited. So make some plans. You can go check out my one and only in Galveston at the Old Quarter Acoustic Cafe. Is there anything else that y'all want to share that we need to talk about?
I don't know. Is there been?
We've had a lot of fun.
I think we've covered it.
Yeah, thank you for having us, and I'm so glad that our friend Jill hooked us up with y'all and connected us, and she's a really good friend of ours from Ohio that moved here, and so we're so grateful for her friendship and just her connecting with us with y'all, and thank you for having us every time, and
Yeah.
we appreciate it. We love what you're doing, bringing positivity and bringing the community together, and it's good. I'm glad that we can be a part of it.
Well, y'all are welcome back anytime. Anything cool y'all want to talk about, we can do it from anywhere when y'all are on the road or whatever.
Okay.
So
Well, thank you for having
Thank you
us.
so much.
100%. Again, go to myoneandonlymusic.com. You can keep up with them. My One and Only Official. I appreciate you guys. Y'all are awesome.
Thank you.
you.
This is KHEA Radio, 99.5 FM.